Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the quarterfinal of the Asia MUFC versus Orange. This is a best of one only, and for those who know, MUFC now disbanded their Dota 2 roster, so we have Ohio here playing Leshrac, Net on the Sand King, Ling on the Darkseer, Sharky on the Shadow Demon, and HY playing as a stand-in from Zenith, playing the Anti-Mage here. So most of you already know Ohio and Net have been picked off both by Orange Esport now. And on the other side, we have Orange, we have WW playing the Nature's Prophet, X on the Rubik, we have KYXY on the Night Stalker, Ice on the Jakiro, and Yamate on the Luna. If I remember well, Ice and Yamate are now in Zenith squad. And so, as I said earlier, Net and Ohio are in the Orange squad. So, of course, MUFC disbanding very recently after the Asia. What happened is it leaves a very, very huge void in power in Southeast Asia due to the fact that, well, MUFC, Orange, and Zenith are the big three. So this leaves 5 players without a team, and as I said earlier, many of those players already found a new home to play in. And Zenith, although I was saying that Zenith is one of the top 3 teams of the the Southeast Asia, they have been disqualified here in the group stages. So Mistrust, Orange, MUFC, as well as LGD China are the one in the quarterfinals. So Zenith, they have been not too successful in this tournament, and we have to see how this game goes. So
here we go.
On the Orange side, we have Jakiro played by Ice, X on the Rubik without a head due to the recent patch. Watching old replays always do some kind of weird bug. Yamate on the Luna. We have KYXY on the Night Stalker, and on the top lane is going to be WW on the Nature's Prophet, who's just going to solo off lane. So as of now, nothing really too strange. We have Tri-Lane on the bottom, Tri-Lane on the top, off-laners for the Nature's Prophet, and it looks like Ling is just gonna go and jungle instead of trying to contest this Tri-Lane. And Sharky coming in the middle lane with a double damage, and Leshrac, Ohio, looking for a stun. He's gonna land it. Shadow Demon as well as Leshrac are gonna go onto this Night Stalker, taking a lot of damage. He might very well go down. No, he's gonna escape with 26 HP, fogging the vision of the Leshrac by going into the trees. I must say that if Ohio had moved a little bit higher on the ground here before landing the stun, he may have been able to land one more right click. It would have been enough for the Night Stalker to go down. And this dual lane, Shadow Demon, Leshrac, is gonna be an absolute nuisance to this poor KYXY and Night Stalker. Already, Night Stalker is not very strong laner per se. The thing is about Night Stalker that he just stands in the middle lane, get a few creep kill as well as the most needed experience to get to the 6-minute mark in the first night, where he takes back what is due. So basically get the aggression back and get maybe some kills, a lot of farm, and a lot of map control. So the early game of Night Stalker as a solo laner is not very good, and it's especially going to be not very good if we have Leshrac plus Shadow Demon. So not even a solo Leshrac, but a Leshrac supported by a Shadow Demon. So what do we have on the other side here? We have a Luna free farming with the Rubik pulling, and on the other side here we have the Anti-Mage also for free farming with the Sand King doing the pulls, but the Prophet doing some very annoying trend pulling, basically blocking up those. Either he just blocks these creeps, and he makes it so the creep are delayed, and that makes it so the creep actually stack on top of the other wave. So the thing is gonna happen is that the creep wave is going to be bigger, and with that, it's gonna push. So WW will be able to get the experience under his own tower, but Net doing a very good job here, just taking the aggro from the Trents to not the Trolls, the Harpy. The names also get a bit screwed up due to the patch. In the middle lane though, again, Night Stalker getting a bit of harassment done due to the Shadow Demon picking up an invisibility rune. So Net, on the Sand King, he really needs a lot of experience. He has stacked up those creeps already, and he's gonna pull them into his own creep wave, and that's gonna allow him to get a lot of experience. So HY right now, let's take a look at the last hit denies. He's sitting at 18 for 5, so doing a very good job. On the other side, Yamate is not doing as well. He's only at 13 creep kills, And we have now Darkseer Ling coming on the bottom lane. He knows that it's fairly safe. He sees that the Jakiro has been forced to rotate in the middle lane, and that means he only has to face a Rubik Luna. Rubik Luna not really able to kill the Darkseer on their own. They need one more support. So Darkseer is just going to be happy sitting there, but little does he know, Ice is coming in, and Ling might get caught. He is very low on health already. Ice Path is going to land. Ice is only level 2. He's going to use the Surge to try to get away, but Yamate cuts the road. That's why he ran back around here. Got caught by the Lucent Beam. Level 3 Lucent Beam, it is a lot of damage. 225 damage, as well 0.6 second of stun. This is not to be forgotten on the Lucent Beam. It's very annoying. And Ice going to go on Sharky. Gonna deny this illusion rune, and Ice taking a bit of harassment from his own illusion. Sharky as well taking a bit of damage from the dual breath, but nothing really too big exchange here between those two supports. And well, this first blood, due to the Darkseer being a bit too cocky, trying to contest the pulls, and also not knowing fast enough that the Twin Head Dragon was coming out onto the bottom lane. I think he thought that the Jakiro was still in the middle lane supporting this Night Stalker. It's not the case. HY is looking to dive the Nature's Prophet, who's only level 2. WWE here in a lot of trouble. He's going to try to TP away, but he has no mana left. And yeah, it does stop your TP if you are out of mana. Now HY is just going to get this kill and TP, blink away. Nothing really too big for him. He's not having any trouble. He knows that there's very little the Radiant can do. What is the Radiant gonna do? Luna doesn't have a TP scroll. The Rubik doesn't have a TP scroll either. And Nature's Prophet is just gonna come back to the top lane. He's, as I said earlier, only level 2. And with one creep kill, nothing else. The tower's taking a lot of damage. It might even go down here with Net just protecting. Net is level 4, so he's getting a lot of levels as a support. He's also pulling the creeps away, so the creeps from the dark side doesn't get pulled away from the tower. Anti-Mage gets the first tower here, and we have Shadow Demon as well as Ohio in the middle lane, level 4. Ling is level 5 as well, so the offlaner is actually Orange taking a good amount of beating here as the offlaner. We have the level 5 Darkseer, the level 2 only Nature's Prophet, and I feel like Nature's Prophet could do even better here by just going into the jungle and abandoning his lane. He cannot even defend the tower, as we saw earlier. He got dived under his tier 2 tower, and he just doesn't get anything here done. He doesn't get any experience, he doesn't get any farm. He would be better off not trying to pull anymore, but just go into the jungle, summon the Trance, and just start farming up the stacks. So KYXY now, first nighttime arrives. He is level 5. He has Void, Clipping Fear, and Hunter of the Night, and he only now has Boots. So right now he's not very scary. He's not very fast. When the Boots gets delivered, he will be able to deal a bit more. But you can see that right now it's the Night, and he's still using the Void to farm because, well, Ohio on the Leshrac is very scary. He went for the Lightning Storm, so this is a burst damage build. He doesn't have to just walk around with you with the Diabolic Edict up. He doesn't have to outrun you. He just has to land 2 nukes, and basically that's it. Then he's just going to be able to do that again in a few seconds. So he went for Point Booster as well, so he's not that squishy. Leshrac usually in the low levels, a very squishy hero that is often preyed upon by the Nastoker, but this is a mid lane Leshrac. He has a Point Booster, he has a bottle, he has also the boost of speed, so he's fast. KYXY looking to go onto Sharky. Sharky is going to get silenced. Here comes the TP from Nature's Prophet. TP as well coming. Defensive TP. Net is here. Net is going to be able to stun X, and X is way too far off. Net Sand King is going to get voided in the face, but Anti-Mage is here as well. All the heroes for the dire side have been coming for the defense of this poor Sharky, and well, turning this around, it is 2 kills going the way of MUFC. Ling is looking to try to catch someone, and he's gonna yeah, WW was around there, and he got caught by HY, and Ling, this level 2 Nature's Prophet just melts under the strikes of Anti-Mage, who's level 8 now. He is on his way to the Battle Fury, has the Portraits, he has the Perseverance, he has the Poor Man Shield, and well, that's pretty much it at the moment. It's only 8 minutes in, and it's gonna be a second tower maybe falling down. Sharky taking a lot of damage. Sharky maybe going down. No, there's a surge coming in. Net might be able to. No, he's gonna try to escape. Yamate just whiffs The Eclipse only having one beam until the strike, or another beam used by to kill up the Shadow Demon, and now Net is on the run. He has no mana left, and he is just gonna use the Sandstorm to... Whoa, is there? There's no detection. Ice Path is gonna get used, but Net is gonna get caught, and there's no way out of here. So 3 for 4 right now. But the towers are going down slowly but surely for the Radiant, and this is not good. We have 3 for 4 when the orange side have a Night Stalker. This is never a good sign. And when you have a Night Stalker in the first night, you're looking to establish dominance. You're looking to scare the enemy away. They cannot, you know, gank. They cannot farm. They cannot push safely when you have Night Stalker around. But here it's just the opposite way around. Orange forced to play defensively because the lanes just went so badly. That only the bottom lane went fairly well, and it's not even going, you know, so well. Luna is up to Tranquil Boots, Ringo Akula, whereas the anti-mage has 2 for 0 for 1. Yamate has, well, 1 for 0 for 1 as well, but it's not paying off right now. The Nature's Prophet's only level 3, so he's really not going to be useful for anything for a long time. Already died twice. In the middle lane, also, you see that this Night Stalker is just not scaring anyone. Leshrac has the Arcane Boots, almost up to a Soul Booster. Night Stalker is going to TP bottom to try to defend this Yamate who's getting doved upon. Ned is very low on health. Ned, oh, TP is coming up, but you see that HY is already killing the Nature's Prophet, who is level 3, trying to TP in to help, but just not being able to do anything. KYXY also TP'd in. He's gonna fall, and in the end, Ned is gonna get this kill on X. No, he's not. X is still alive, barely using the self to stay alive. HY is still around. He only has 180 HP left, and Oh-Hi is just gonna get this kill. Net is still around with so low health. He got those kills so badly. MUFC just tearing Orange apart. Just everyone with so low health but surviving, and it's not a question of you only have 10 HP left. It's a question of you're alive or you're dead. And here Orange dead, MUFC's not. 3 for 8, Experience Graph and Gold Graph going the way of course, the Dara right now. Just, you know, looking like it's a slow dominance that is being established, and now it's just falling apart for Orange. Towers after towers. HY might be going down in the end, and he got the Claymore. He's only 1,000 gold away from the Battle Fury, so at least they managed to slow him down a bit. Night Stalker finally being able to get something done at least. And this Night Stalker at nighttime, even TPing bottom to try to defend, just not being able to make it work. Everything comes down to this Nature's Prophet, who is getting under level right now. He just TPs in to help, and he gets picked off. We just see that Nature's Prophet, usually the good point of Nature's Prophet is that he can TP without using a TP scroll, so it doesn't delay his other allies from TPing to the tower. But what can a level 3 Nature's Prophet do when he TPs in? Well, basically he can be used as a bait, and that's pretty much it. He goes in, uses his brow, and dies. That's the only thing he has done for like the past 3 lives that he's thrown away. So now WWE is going to be forced back to the jungle, and that I feel is what he should have done like since level 1. Kind of like the Darkseer, he went into the jungle. Ling did the same thing that the Nature's Prophet should have done, and now they're looking to take down this tower in the middle lane. One is up on the top lane. It's anti-mage. He doesn't have a TP scroll, so he won't be able to come in to help to push this tower, but Yamate now pushing up the bottom lane, looking for trades. Sharky is going to come to defend. Sharky is up to Magic Wand and Boots of Speed, 12 minutes in. Net has the Bracer as well as the Boots of Speed, but he's level 6, almost 7. 7 being, of course, the level of choice for the Sand King, for the max Barrel Strike, for the range, for the damage, for everything, basically. And Darkseer is only 2 levels away from the max vacuum. Leshrac doesn't decide to finish up the
Radiant's top tower.
the Bloodstone, instead going to go for a BKB now. So Prophet still being very annoying with the Trance, but not gonna work. We have Net getting 1 level in Caustic Finale as well to help with the push. Darkseer is only 100 gold away from the mechanism, so this is gonna be helping him a lot. Or should I say helping the entire team a lot. On the other side, Ice is pretty much those two supports, they have boots and wand. Nature's Prophet pretty much at this point even lower level than the supports, so has Basilius and boots, and that's all. Yamate is going straight for what seems to be a Manta style, and I'm not really sure I agree with that. Due to the dire lineup, I feel like a fast BKB might be something that he needs right now if he wants to fight. So maybe they're looking to just delay that. They can somewhat delay the fights with the Jakiro, the Rubik spamming up the nukes to push away the creep wave, the Night Circle to create some opening in the night, and you know, to delay the enemy by just ganking around. Nature's Prophet should be, you know, getting back on foot, and if he is in his form, he will be able to, with the Night Circle, create some space for Luna to farm. But right now, Luna, she's banking on the late game. She's gonna go straight for a Manta style, and I feel like it may be a mistake in the coming fight. If they are forced to fight, Luna is gonna be really annoyed for not having a BKB, because all the spells coming in, this is net with the Burst Strike Epicenter, this is Ling with the Vacuum, with the Ion Shell, this is the Mana Burn from the Anti-Mage. When you have a BKB, the Mana Burn doesn't work on you, and you also have the Shadow Demon, you have the Leshrac dealing tons of damage. So let's see how this item build works out. Oh, so Luna is just gonna go for a, you know, casual Yasha into a BKB. I feel like she knows now that she needs it. Yamate placed in a very awkward position right now. She could get sandwiched if she's not careful. There's nowhere to run. And in fact, Net might be... Now Yamate is just gonna go back under his tower. I hear a blink. It is just Anti-Mage versus Battle Fury. This Transfer is just gonna scout that out. Shadow Demon maxing up the Soul Catcher. And WW is just gonna be food right now. So trying to escape, trying to juke. Is he gonna be able to? Nope, he's not. So no more mana. We have TP. Oh, HYHY just used his blink. And now HYHY will be in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get silenced. He's gonna get nuked. Sharky trying to come and help with the disruption, but he is gonna get cut by the Ice Path. Very well played by Ice, trying to TP away, but X is here. In the meantime, though, Leshrac takes down the tower, so it's all a question of trade. They take down 2, and actually, no, the Luna was traded as well, so it's not even a good trade. 2 dead and a tower, 4, you know, 2 dead as well. So now, right now, the two carries are dead, 2 supports, or should I say a support and an offliner, but Nature's Prophet is just not doing anything. He's just falling apart. Every time that HYHY just sees this Nature's Prophet, he can just blink on him and chop him apart. Nature's Prophet, the only way he can escape that is using the Sprout, but it's not gonna be it's not even being like a very good solution, because, well, Anti-Mage has blink, so if you Sprout him in, he's gonna blink away. If you Sprout yourself in, he's gonna blink in. But at least able to get the kill on this Anti-Mage was very fat, level 12, so giving a lot of gold and experience to this Jakiro, as well as this Nasturker, who's now level 10. He is only with the power tread, but he has 1.5k gold. I don't know if he's gonna go for an urn. I feel like he's gonna go straight for a BKB instead. He sees that in those fights they just need BKBs all around. The damage coming from the Sand King and the Leshrac, the AoE damage is just too much to ignore. Even if you're careful with the positioning, the Epicenter as well as the Pulse Nova is just gonna wreck apart the entire AoE around those heroes. So you can't really fight without being next to the Leshrac, next to the Sand King. It's gonna be super difficult. So Ling now has the mechanism. He also has 1.1k gold if he wants to do something with it. Net is very close to his Blink Dagger as well, and remember, this is a support Sand King, so he's not even supposed to be that close to his Blink Dagger so soon. But the tower's going down, and the kills going their way is just feeding that Sand King so much gold. So the Trends here just scouting out Roshan, making sure that the MUFC side is not making anything in the Roshans. In the meantime, HYHY is still farming up. He now has the Asha, so he's gonna look out for his Manta Cell very soon. Nighttime is coming up not even that soon, so At the moment, Nasucker is just desperate to find any kind of farm. But you just see what's happening on the Radiant side. They can't farm anywhere. Top, they're scared to get ganked. Middle lane, we already have Nature's Prophet farming. Bottom lane, we already have Yamate farming. And he's even scared right now. He has to TP in the middle lane. He doesn't know where the dire side is. They don't have wards to see that. In fact, if we take a look at the... oh, how do we do that? I was going to try to look at the Fog of War right now, but I forgot the short key, so not going to be able to. We see that one ward is actually here. We see HY now going onto the Night Stalker, just being a dick, and then going to go away. And there's nothing they can really do about this. Like every time they just try to turn it around, land one hit, but trading blows with this anti-mage is not working out so far for them. Tower is taking huge amount of damage due to the double edict, and it's just gonna go down. The orange side is not gonna even contest it. They know that they just can't fight at this point. What do they have in the end? They have the Eclipse, that's a very big team fight spell. They have the Jakiro with the dual breast, the Ice Path, and the Mercapire. They have, well, they have the Rubik, who might steal a good spell. But Nature's Prophet's not going to do a whole lot in this team fight except for right-clicking and using his ultimate. He doesn't even have the mechanism. And Nightstalker, well, he can go on someone, but he's just not that tanky. He just dies to the entire AoE damage that's popping everywhere. They're just going to try to get HYHY. HYHY may be in trouble here if he's trying to farm. No, he's going to very wisely back into the safety of his own towers and probably going to go kill the Ancients. So Orange again wasting a bit of time here, using 4-man smoke and not finding any kills. So getting further and further behind every time. Luna desperately trying to get her BKB, but I'm not even sure once she has a BKB this is going to be enough. They just don't have the damage to kill everyone. Darkseer with the mechanism is just able to heal everyone up. Leshrac has almost the BKB up. In fact, I think he has it in the courier. Yeah, he has it. So Leshrac is very tanky at this point. Darkseer is very tanky. Sand King has a Blink Dagger, so he doesn't need to be in the middle of the fight per se. You are gonna be... Oh, we have Ling gonna get caught here, and Ultimate's gonna be popped. Darkseer almost dead, still alive. Right now, he's still alive, and he's gonna survive due to Sharky helping him. KYXY trying to turn around and get Ling, but Net coming in with a very good Blink Epi Burst Strike and killing everyone here. Or should I say just the Nature's Prophet in Nightstalker, saving his ally Darkseer. You just see how hard it is for them to kill anyone. There's not enough burst damage. Luna wasn't here, and that is what made them lose this fight. They were hoping for a quick kill into a back, but they couldn't get it. And now, with the Nightstalker dead, they're just gonna go into the tower. No one's gonna be able to defend that. Rubik thankfully stole Blink, so that means he's gonna be less likely to die in the coming fights. Except if just HYHY blinks on him and just wreck him apart, but this is also one of the risks. All the other tower are dead for Orange right now. They just can't do anything. The tier 1 tower, the first tier 1 tower for MUFC just dropped. So you know that it's not a good game when it's 21 minutes in, all your towers are dead, and the only towers you got is from the deny. So now Darkseer is even going for a pipe. It's going to be very harsh. Once they have the pipe, they're just going to be able to beeline, to make a beeline for the high ground and just take the racks. Now, don't forget that it's actually very hard to breach the tier 3 towers as well as the racks if it's 5 against 5. There's a lot of pro players who said that, ooh, HY, invisible, is there any detection? There's not. So even if their smoke gets spelled, even if they know that HY is around, they won't be able to catch him up. HY is gonna be trying to get a sneaky kill here, but it's a bait. Nature's Prophet is baiting up that HY, and now he is gonna get lifted into the air. Ice Path is gonna land, Anti-Mage is gonna get silenced, he is gonna get voided, and he is very likely to go down. Yes, down he goes. 4 to kill 1, and Nature's Prophet survive barely this time. You see the illusion still being very annoying to this poor Nightstalker, who, although he tanks the damage, he just loses all his mana. And Nightstalker without mana is just not as scary. What is... Yeah, basically, what is a Nightstalker without mana? He's just like some kind of big creep that can run around and punch you in the face. But, you know, no minute stun, no slow, no silence. And KY's is just gonna hightail out of there with the Tone Power Scroll. Ohio now, Soul Booster up. He's very close to this Bloodstone. He has the BKB, so those fights, he really isn't scared anymore. Jakiro doesn't do anything to him anymore. Nature's Prophet, well, he doesn't do anything at all anyway. Luna has the BKB. The Eclipse is not going to do much, but she's starting to deal a bit of damage. I mean, 180 per swing is still something that it's not to be forgotten, as well as the fact that it's Moonglaive, so it's bouncing around. Everyone gets to get the damage done. So you get to get hit, you get to hit, everyone gets to get hit. Net is going for a BKB as well, so everyone for a BKB on the dire side. Except for Shadow Demon, who is, you know, very likely to never get a BKB since he's so poor as a support. Maybe getting a 4-staff if he's getting rich, but as of now, he's not that rich. Leshrac finishes up a Phase Boots, so more mobility on this guy, and they're just gonna go onto Roshan, while Ohio is just scouting for runes. So Ling is tanking that up, HY, bringing Roshan very quickly. Bringing Roshan down, should I say, very quickly. So Orange now knows with the trends that Roshan's getting picked up, but what can they do? Well, nothing. So they're just gonna trade and take down the tier 1 tower. This is what they have to do right now. They know they can't take fights, so they have to trade. That's the only way they will be able to do anything. Nicerker is getting chased down by HY, and he's gonna silence him, but here comes the Manta style, just dispelling this silence, and now Net is coming in as well. HY is gonna get caught in the ice path. He's still on the Warcat, he's still trying to get someone, and they may be very well able to catch them. HY is not stopping, he's stopping for no man. Oh, Luna comes in with the ultimate, but you see Ohio is taking just so much damage, but here with the perfect Macropyre taking down 3 heroes here. HY, the Aegis pops and he's getting perma disabled. So chasing a bit too far. Luna, although the Eclipse wasn't able to bring down Ohio due to the BKB, he was able to right click him down, and with a BKB of his own, Luna is just not scared of Leshrac at all. Leshrac, what can he really do to you? He can, well, the double edit goes through BKB, but apart from that, it's gonna be right clicks. And I would pretty much put my money all the time on a Luna versus a Leshrac if it is just a right click contest. So good fight here by Orange, overextension by MUFC, getting a bit too eager to finish up the fight, and they lose the Aegis, they lose the team fight. So experience graph going, in fact, way back to the Radiant right now. So they are limiting the hemorrhage, and right now it's almost up to 0. Gold graph though is still 10k ahead, but this is due to the towers. And if those 4 towers go down, they are actually at 0. So farm-wise, they're still doing pretty okay for Orange.
Towers get into business.
Jakiro picked up a Gem of True Sight, so they will be able to deny the vision from the dire side if they do find any wards. And it looks like MUFC right now are just starting to put back some wards. HY is looking for his next big item. Is there anything on the courier? There's not, so this death actually cost him a lot, and he didn't buy back for it, so it's okay. Let's see the net worth. We have 12k for the anti-mage, 8k only for this poor Luna, 8k as well for Darcier, and no, never mind that. It's 11k. Luna had the Mantasa on the courier, so now it's looking a bit more even. I must say, still, I feel bad for this Nature Prophet, who has so bad of an early start. Now he got an ultimate orb. He is going to look for a sheep stick to control the anti-mage better. And what are they looking for right now? Ling doesn't have the pipe yet. Yep, he has it. The courier is gonna deliver it. So are they gonna look to try to push the high grounds? I'm not really sure. Even with the pipe mechanism, Orange just showed MUFC that they can't really face rush this lineup. They have to be careful, otherwise Macropyre and Eclipse are just gonna tear through your entire team. And more than the the carries, more the anti-mage or this Leshrac, it's more about the poor supports right now. The Sand King, Sharky on the Shadow Demon, and Ling, even Ling taking a fair amount of damage in the AoE, in the AoEs of the Radiant. So they have to be careful about not just rushing in. They have to be able to bait something out from Orange before being sure that they can go in. Anti-Mage is not that tanky. He only has 1.2k health, which is less than the Shrek right now, who is going for the Shiva's Gourd. So he's a bit annoyed to get bring down by the Luna with the right click, so he's gonna go for Shiva's. Plate mail is up. He's getting a bit more armor, and that's good to have because as a intelligence hero like Leshrac, usually you can buy HP items like the Soul Booster, like the the Bloodstone, but you will be lacking armor, and this is what Luna will capitalize on in the late game. If you like armor, you're just gonna get melted down by the glaives. And Luna right now, Yamate doing a fairly good job at split pushing. We see that the Mensa was popped and the tower got damaged quite a fair amount. It's like it just lost 1000 HP. Granted, it was probably not full HP before it was checking that, but it's still a good amount that went down. HY is also pushing on his own, but in fact everyone is next to him, so they're just waiting. HY may be the bait, but not really sure that the Radiant are gonna take that one. So Anti-Mage going for the Heart of Tarrasque. He knows he has to basically tank up a little more, and the Trents are just gonna get cleaned up by this dual-man squad.
Nay.
Anti-Mage still pushing up, but in the meantime, look at what Luna is doing. Luna sending the illusion to deal the damage to Darkseer as well as to the tower. It's very slow. It's a slow process, but it's working nonetheless. It's being very annoying, and it forces one of MUFC to always be there to defend the towers. But Anti-Mage just spiraling out of control. He's farming and farming and farming, and you see that the net worth is just widening at every steps. Ohio and Ling as well getting the farm, which is not the case for the orange side. Experience graph though is fairly even, so it's a question of items right now, and I feel like Yamate still need at least one more item to be very, very scaring those fights. He already deals a lot of damage, but I feel like he needs one more item if he really wants to make the fight happen in his favor. Rubik got the 4 staff, so this is going to be very good for him. He's going to have more mobility, able to save his ally. In Nature Prophet, he is looking for his sheep stick, but he's just so far away from it. What about this Nightsucker? Nightsucker got his BKB at last, so this is good. It's going to help a lot in those team fights. It's going to make him able to just stand in the middle of the fight without getting brought down by the mere AoE damage from the Leshrac and the Sand King. And Sand King, is there any item on the courier? There's not. So what did he buy since the last time? Pretty much nothing. Blink Dagger, Orgle Club, Arcane Boots. Ohio looks like he just doesn't want to build the Bloodstone anymore. He got the Soul Booster, then he got the BKB, then he got the Face Boots, then he got the Plate Mail. I feel like this Bloodstone is never just gonna come out. Heart of Tarrasque almost up onto Anti-Mage, and once he has it, he's gonna look, maybe they are gonna be able to push. Ling is also looking for his own Aghanim Scepter. And remember that Luna illusions with the Aghanim Scepter just hurt like hell. Especially that Luna who's going for stat build. Like, almost every Luna, should I say. So, Luna, usually you want to have a lot of stats for your illusion to deal a lot of damage. Because you're going to go for Manta. And that's also going to work against you when the Darkseer is going to pop the wall. Because the illusion from the... oh, so finally he does get the Bloodstone. The illusion from Luna also get the Bouncing Glaives, so the illusion coming from the Wall of Replica is just gonna destroy the entire team with the Bouncing Glaives. It's also gonna clean through the Luna's illusion, because the Wall of Replica illusions deal way more damage than the Mental illusion. Mental illusion is 28% damage for range hero. The Wall of Replica is actually 140% damage if he gets the Aghanim Scepter. So you see, again, top tower getting worn down by Luna and her illusion. Net is just farming up those little trends, but he's not getting anything. Darkseer is the one taking all the farm. Shadow Demon looking for his, as we can see, Ring of Regen here. So this is a 4-staff in the making. It's still very far away from it though. And Ohio is just tearing down those creep waves like nobody's business. But this is the power of the Leshrac that actually gets some farm. This is not a support Leshrac. And Team H is up to the Herald Tarask. He is still farming up, and I must say MUFC is playing very safe. And this, I must say that it's normal due to the fact that they're facing Orange, and Orange is not a team you want to make mistakes against, because they will be able to capitalize on it, like the fight we just saw there, you know, with MUFC rushing in with the Aegis and just losing everything.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
So Yamate is actually getting very close to his own butterfly. He's only 800 gold away from it, and with the butterfly he's going to be able to stand against his anti-mage a bit more easily due to the evasion. So we'll have to see if anti-mage decides to go for an MKB. Anti-mage still pushing on his own, and this is right now just split pushing. Everyone's split pushing, everyone's farming. KYXY is just not doing anything as a Night Stalker, waiting for the next night. And Luna has to be careful. Nat is here with the Blink Dagger. If she gets caught, she might very well go down. BKB or no BKB, remember that the Ministun coming from the Mana Void goes through the BKB, so that means even if you BKB TP, your TP will be cancelled, and that is what MUFC was waiting for, the Roshan, and they are going to go on it. Roshan just drops so quickly due to anti-mage damage, and, well, anti-mage doesn't really mind. He is with a Heart of Tarask. In the meantime, Sharky is just delaying this middle lane and making sure that he knows whatever is coming his way. The dark side, the Radiant side, I mean, is not going to even contest that. They are going to let MUFC take this down, this Roshan, and Luna in the meantime got the butterfly, but that also means no buyback for Luna, so has to be careful. If Luna goes down, this may very well be game. Skull Basher got onto the anti-mage, so he's not going to go for an MKB, instead going to go for an Abyssal Blade. Blink stolen by the Rubik. And with the Blink as well as the 4-staff, this is very long range initiation we might be seeing. KYXY now got a drum, so going for cheap, cost efficient items, which is what he needs right now to help the team fights. And X, are they looking to get the kill on the anti-mage? Anti-mage is hasted. He's just gonna walk away. Or run away, should I say. Nature's Prophets getting closer and closer to that side of Vice. Only 700 gold away from it now, and this is gonna be very, very huge. You need a side of Vice to take down this anti-mage late game. You really need the 3-second disable. It's key. Shadow Demon also got the Gem of True Sight, so this is a game of wars right now. HY just being so cocky right now, just going into the enemy base. He has the haste room, he has the Aegis, he just doesn't care.
The Dire might want to mine the top tower.
And Sharky is just gonna do the annoying thing and the right thing, creating illusion from anti-mage with the disruption. And just look at that, the anti-mage just needs to walk away from that, and the illusions are just gonna work down this tower. He doesn't even mind taking some damage himself because he has the Heart of Tarask. He's going to be able to heal it very, very quickly. And Sharky, once he has the disruption up, he's going to be able to just do that again and again and again. So Ice, looking for the Ice Path. Not going to get it. TP away, Blink away by HY. Now popping up the Meta Style. They are taking down this tower. Ling looking for the vacuum, but he got stunned. The wall goes down. Yamate, the illusion's already created, and look at that illusion taking down the Rex on its own. Ling doesn't have the Aghanim Scepter. Yamate is gonna pop the BKB. He's going in, but the entire team is not with him. Ling right now is gonna fall. Sharky is also taking a lot of damage, and Ohio is on the run. Sharky's gonna go down. X is chasing down Ohio. Ohio is one more right click away from dying. He is not dead yet. Now he is. And HY trying to kill X, but HY right now not being able to find anything. He's getting kited left and right. So very good fight here by Orange. Yamate popping the BKB, going in, and just taking the brunt of the damage, still surviving. We have the Rubik and the Jakiro supporting that, and the Nightstalker just heading straight onto the Shrek as well as the Shadow Demon. This is what he needed to do. He really needs to just shut down the supports like the Shadow Demon, who can save up an ally. As long as he's alive, he has this disruption, which is a very annoying, basically a phase shift for anyone for 2.5 seconds. And with the Nightstalker going out on him, he can't do that. Net just what? Okay, so Net was looking for a kill on the Nightstalker, I guess. But Nightstalker just backed off, so the Sand King just popped a Rage Epicenter on pretty much nothing. HY is going on Yamate. Yamate is going to get stunned by the Centaur. In fact, everyone's going to get stunned by the Centaur. Now we see Ned coming in with the Blink, forcing Yamate to use the BKB. And the BKB charges are getting lower and lower in duration. So soon, 5 seconds may not be enough. Nicely done here. Nightstalker gets a Skull Basher as well, trying to control the fight a bit better, trying to make sure that they can lock down someone. Again, Scepter now onto the Darkseer. I must say that the wall on this in this fight was not the best. The wall was thrown preemptively here, and very wisely the orange side just walked up to there and fought like from this side like that. So, and how do I draw? I can't draw. Okay, never mind. I can draw with the observer point of view.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
And now it looks like MUFC just want to go again. Do they have the power to do that? We have...
couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
We have Sand King without ultimate. And HY is just going to go straight in. Got surged. And he is trying to bring down those racks. Is he going to be able to? I'm not really sure. There is a wall of Replica available, and it's going to land this time on Yamate. Yamate's illusion dealing a lot of damage. Ling, though, falling down so quickly, and disruption going down on the anti-mage. Anti-mage is locked in place. KYX was going to take down this poor Shadow Demon, and again 2 dead for the Dire side, but this time they take down the racks, and this is important. The towers and the barracks, they don't respawn. Your heroes do. So MUFC, I feel like they are going to be okay with this trade, especially since Orange, they can't capitalize on those kills. Those are kills onto the Darkseer, the Shadow Demon, who are soon to be up again, so they can't really take down now the tower or Roshan, because Roshan is not up yet. So those 2 kills, they may feel very good, but in the end, you still lost a barrack, and you can't really make anything happen with those 2 kills. HY is still farming up, and now the Skull Basher is getting ever closer to this Abyssal Blade. In fact, he has it. Now we have Sand King is... well, he's still trying to get his BKB, which is understandable because he doesn't want to get silenced by the Nightstalker, and also because the Eclipse deals so much damage. So Leshrac got a what seems to be a casual plate mail, and gonna go straight for a heart or something. Reaver, I really doubt it's gonna be a satanic, so I guess it's gonna be a heart. Leshrac just want to survive a bit longer to deal the damage. I feel like right now he could, if he really needs to, Ohio, I feel like he should go for a Ghost Scepter instead. BKB to survive the initial onslaught of spells, and then Ghost Scepter once the Luna just focuses you down, or the Nightstalker tries to just attack you. I'm not really sure the Heart's Harass is a good answer here. It's very costly and doesn't bring that much except for, sieging up the enemy and just backing off, taking and healing up. Something that NP Mage can do very well due to the blink. Just go in, use the Mantis Assault, take down the tower, and then blink out with low health, and then just wait for the Heart's Harass to heal you. Leshrac can't really do that. If he goes in and he get caught, it's lights out for him. He has to fight. The Heart's Harass, I do not feel like it's the best answer. So Sand King is... everyone's smoked right now. No more. And they're looking for something. But what is it? What is it? Ice, X, KYXY all in the middle lane. And Rubik now got a Blink Dagger as well, so... fairly stuffed Blink to Rubik. And the Luna as well. We have Satanic now up for the Luna. And we see how strong she is in those fights. Satanic is just going to make that even more hard to push against her. Because even if you bring her down to, like, 500 HP, she pops a Satanic and suddenly she's back to full HP. Plus, it's the Butterfly that's really hurting. You can't really try to burst her down because of the evasion. If you're not lucky, she may survive for a few seconds, and that's all she needs to pop the Satanic. And teammate blinking in the bottom lane. He's trying to catch Ice. Ice is going to use the Ice Path and save himself. Yes, he will be alive on this. Very well done. And now we see KYXY trying to blink away. He will be able to as well. So HYHY not able to find anyone there. I feel like you heard the sound coming from the Mana Void. The Abyssal Blade doesn't have an animation, so maybe, I say really maybe, he could have potentially stunned with the Abyssal Blade, the Twin Head Dragon. But I'm not sure, even that I'm not sure. So well played by the Twin Head Dragon.
Generation.
Nature's Prophet, we saw that he got this side of Vice. And he also now has Power Treads, needs one more item. Maybe at this point go for, I feel like even an Orchid would be justified there. Aghanim Scepter might be good to, delay the push coming from the this side due to the fact that they have the Mega Creeps for MUFC. So they basically have this lane always pushing in. Scepter on the Nature's Prophet might help with that. And on the other side, I'm also thinking about what if he goes for an Orchid, because there's a lot of heroes that if silenced don't do much. The Darkseer, if he's silenced, he can't use the vacuum, he can't use the wall. The Shrek or the Sin King, if they're silenced, they must use the BKB because otherwise they're just useless. Shadow Demon also has to be silenced in those fights. And Anti-Mage, just look at him. What is he going to be able to do if you're silencing him? Going to be forced to use the Manta Style, or he's just going to walk around and he's not going to be able to blink. Well, technically, Anti-Mage right now, 2.9k health, not really scared about the silence. But it's still very annoying. So we'll have to see what he decides to go for. 2.7k gold in bank. Blink in by HYHY. And WW, what is that kind of TP? We see that WW taking a lot of damage from Ohai. We have X coming in as well. The wall is in the middle of everyone. Ling this time not dead yet. But Yamate is just killing everyone, chewing through everything. Ling is just getting brought down by those glaives, bouncing around. Buyback by the Sentimage. Wall stolen by what seems to be the Rubik. And, whoa, now we see that they are going to go on Roshan. In the end, Rubik goes down, Nature's Prophet go down, Jakiro also go down. Ohio doing a lot of work here, but Yamate just tearing through the anti-mage defense. And who bought back in this fight? Only the anti-mage, so in the end, only anti-mage dying for 3. And now he's gonna be able to take down Roshan, pretty much uncontested. Everyone on the other side just looking and making sure that nothing's coming in. Anti-mage illusion's gonna come in. And, well, he's gonna use that to scout. So a lot of effort put into bringing down Anti-Mage.
Roche is tough, but the Dire's tough.
But I must say, very well played by Darkseer as well as the Leshrac. What they did right now here was really well played. They just cut down the fight into 2. And they had the Luna here fighting there with, I think was the Night Stalker, and the others were just blocked behind. So that means they couldn't get the support, the orange side couldn't get the supports from the, well, from their supports, should I say. Luna was pretty much left alone with the Night Stalker. So now, the Cheese is also up, so we have Anti-Mage with Bad Aegis, and Cheese onto probably Ohio. Not Ohio? Oh, Shadow Demon has it right now, but he's gonna give it to Ohio. Look at this nice guy. So selfless. Supports! Supports! Those poor guys. So ward here, ward there. They see this area on the river, but they can't really do much about it. Myzzrym's Prophet, 3k gold. Nyserker has the Abyssal Blade if he wants it.
Invisibility.
And remember that Abyssal Blade goes through BKB as well, so is Nyserker going to go for a Abyssal, or is he gonna go for a more defensive item, something like a Cuirass that may be benefiting Luna a lot? Luna is almost full slots as well. TP down coming, and whoa, Anti-Mage, you have to be very careful. Everyone's here on the Radiant side, but it looks like they are not looking to take this fight. They're scared. They don't know where the others are. Ling is invisible. Net is not visible on the map because the creep wave is up to here. So in the end, it's just going to be Illusion fighting illusions. Well, Anti-Mage is just fighting on his own, and Anti-Mage also bought a Boots of Travel, so he is able to just join the fight wherever he wants. If there's one bad fight that happens for Orange, just gonna be able to TP in and tower and just backdoor all the way he wants. This Sand King got a Force Staff, so more mobility. Shadow Demon and nothing new. Darkseer also got a Plate Mail.
Alright,
Interesting. So they may be feeling like the Luna Glaive's dealing too much damage, and they are looking to do something to avoid getting killed by that, without getting, without getting absolutely demolished by the Eclipse. The problem of Ghost Scepter against a Luna is you can't pop it when she used the Eclipse. So if she's just right-clicking you and using Eclipse, that's why Ohio went for the hard to grasp. But still, Ohio has, I feel like he has the HP to survive the initial onslaught, whereas Ling doesn't really have it. So Ling Plate Mail and Leshrac Plate Mail. So maybe Leshrac's gonna finish up for Shiva. We may even see a Acid Cuirass coming on Ling to just help this Anti-Mage doing the damage. Anti-Mage is almost full inventory right now. He has the Aegis, so that's one slot that is occupied, but if he gets one more item, it's over. He has nothing else to buy. KYXY, sir, you are dead. You're getting stunned. He's gonna use the BKB, trying to hightail out of there. Yamate is here. Yamate is just gonna try to go away. Nyserker is gonna be the sacrificial lamb here. He doesn't have buyback. Oh, this might be very huge. This is a very good damage dealer, and someone that scares away the supports that is just dead right now. 72 seconds without him. Are they gonna be able to defend that? Ooh, this looks bad. This looks very bad. HY with Ohio. They're just gonna go straight in the fight, and Luna's Illusion is also here. They are saving her up. The wall is still alive. Ling has 62 seconds without walls, and Sharky, use the disruption, Sharky. No, Yamate is just taking too much damage. He's walking up to try to defend this tower, but already taking a lot of health away. Now he has the Satanic, so she's able to heal up. Ohio's gonna get brought back. Ohio's taking a huge amount of damage. He's gonna get surged away as a pig, and now the Abyssal Blade comes. 3 men impale, or should I say, Burst Strike, and this is the end. This is the end. Buyback on the Luna, but that's not gonna be enough. Luna cannot do anything alone. And the supports, they are out for 40 seconds. Only Nature's Prophet can buy back with, well, no, that's all. Only Nature's Prophet. So it's gonna be Mega Creeps. This three-man Burst Strike, it's a mistake they couldn't afford to make, and they made it. Nets on point with this Burst Strike, just winning that game. And there goes the Mega Creeps. It's over. Orange don't tap out yet, but they know it's a matter of time now. KYXY is just gonna man up and go into Sharky, trying to kill him, and he's gonna be able to. Luna coming back, Yamate trying to deal the damage, but she's gonna get scared away by HY, who with this Abyssal Blade, Yamate's getting stunned. Stun. Yamate can't do anything. Oh, he's gonna be able to just turn around now, and he's angry. She's angry with the Satanic and everything. Just turning this fight around, but there's buyback on every hero for the Radiance for the Dire side. So even if they take down 5, what can they really do? HY is silenced, he's trying to run away, and Net's able to save his ally. Really nicely done. X trying to chase after the anti-mage. He will be able to as well. The telekinesis coming up, but turn around. HY. You two supports are cute, he says, and then kill them both. Oh, this is something you don't want to do. Chasing up with only 2 supports. Sharky is just gonna walk around and say hello to a KYXY. KYXY is gonna get, you know, soul catchered, whatever the word might be for that. Cursed. And well played by Orange, should I say, to just hold up for 53 minutes after such a bad start. It's Yamate really showing how strong Luna can be, and also this, I must say, KYXY doing a very good job at just, you know, bringing it back from a very bad start. And getting those BKB, the Abyssal Blade and everything, really being credit to team in the later stage of the fight. As well as, I should say, everyone played fairly well. Nature's Prophet, WW, I was a bit disappointed by the show that he put up in the top lane. He tried a lot, but in the end, I still feel like it was a very big mistake to not leave the top towers just to go to the jungle. And Orange still delaying the inevitable. They don't want to tap out. This is a best of 1, remember? And this is, no, actually it's not even the quarterfinals, this is the semifinals. So it's gonna go onto the finals. The finals is best of 3. So very likely we'll see MUFC versus the winner between Myth Trust and LGD China. And the 3rd place decider is gonna be against the loser versus Orange. Even getting a Vladimir offering, trying to do as much as he can for his team. And HY just being so pesky. He has a butterfly of his own now. Just waiting for his teammate to arrive. Ohio is pushing from the top. Net is coming from the middle. Lane coming from the bottom. As well as the... well, Shirky's a bit late to the party, but he's gonna be fine. He's gonna get there in time. Is he? There we go, last fight of this game. Yamate pops the BKB, goes down onto Ohio, and pops the Eclipse. The Eclipse starts bouncing on the creeps only, and HY just dealing too much damage. Sanking also getting the money epicenter, and this is gonna be team-wide GG. Very, very good end for this game. And thank you guys for joining me today. This was Myzzrym from Dota Talk, and we'll see you guys for next game, which is going to be LGD versus Mistrust. See ya!